Let's go. I left my phone. Let's not go.
Left your phone? Okay. I'll go and open the car, right? You're so bossy.
Oh,
Are you going to be alright putting your seatbelt on with that? Sure?
Mad skills, bruv.
You've got mad skills, bruv.
Maybe you were driving whilst I was doing that. Freaking blue.
That looks good enough to eat. Hmm. Okay.
No, it's not my best.
Well, it was a bit rushed, wasn't
It
it?
was a little bit
Yeah,
rushed.
right, okay, let's go. Have you got icing on your face? No, not that I can see.
Makes a change.
That goes in here.
Sorry, it was me.
Was that you?
It was me.
Was that your cup?
That's my cup of tea. Yes, and whoever got this was Samantha. Yes, she left it here, so I've stolen her mug.
Right, okay. Gently does it.
So right, what we do is we hold it like this when you're going up so we can balance it.
Alright.
I've done this in mum.
So why are we doing this with a cake today?
Because the cake yesterday, I made this cake, it was a bit taller yesterday.
Was it 8 layers?
8 layered cake.
Yeah.
The woman didn't ask for 8 layers, but I decided to do 8 layers.
Oh right, oh it's your fault then.
Yeah. But no, my issue was it was hot, and the only problem with doing cakes like this in this weather is the heat. It just, like now it's already starting to melt.
Is it?
Yeah. But it's alright because it's more sturdy.
It's not so high.
Not so
and
high.
I've got the aircon on, so...
Yeah. My car was very hot yesterday.
That's another thing for putting that book underneath. It might keep the bottom of the cake a bit cooler. Just a bit of insulation against your legs.
Yeah, so the cake was very high this, and then I thought, oh, it's falling, it's fine, I'll get it back home and I'll put it in the fridge and it can set for a bit longer because it was slipping and sliding. Turned around my car, got about 3/4 of the way home.
Yeah. Collapsed.
And I say the words that came out my mouth made the truck behind me laugh.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, my window was open and it was a lot of swear words, but
Bad language.
they need it today. We've sussed it, but
You were up till what time last night making that?
I actually don't know.
It was late, wasn't it?
It was late.
It was late. Yeah.
But that's the thing, when you run a small business.
But Tim did say thank you.
Yeah.
Because he's had some of your cake this morning.
It was lovely. It was a lovely cake. It tasted
Which
amazing.
apparently has really upset your big sister, Abby, because Abby rang to say, because it's Tim's birthday on Thursday. So yeah, Tim, our barn builder, is his birthday. I don't know how old he is. 30, 31, something like that. Guessing? Don't know. I'll get
He's
told
like
off there if I got it wrong.
23.
Anyway.
I'll piss myself out.
Because of the vets and everything, they all make each other's cakes, and apparently there is a cake waiting for him back at the veterinary practice, and they're all looking at this cake in the box, and they can't have any of it because he has to cut it. So when Abby rang me earlier and said, can you send Tim back to cut his cake? And I said, well, he's working. If I send him back to cut his cake, he's not working on my barn. And anyway, he's already had cake. And she goes, what? I said, he's already had cake. What do you mean? I said, well, Holly had a bit of a faux pas over cake, so Tim and Chris have had a plate full of cake this morning. What? So I said, he doesn't actually need to come back and cut a piece of cake because he's already had some. What? Swear word, swear word, swear word, me and all that. He said, we've all waited. So I got a funny feeling by the time if he's late, there's going to go back and there's going to be like little finger scoops or something out of his cake.
They were just giving up and just cut into it.
Yeah, they're just going to eat it. Yeah, they'll just eat his cake. So I said to Abby, I said, yeah, today Tim has got his cake and he's eaten it.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So. Right, we've got to remember there's a speed trap in Kingswood this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a proper coppers in there.
Not a proper?
Not a proper copper.
Why do you mean he's not a proper copper?
Well, the people in the speed vans aren't actually police. So we call them not a
I
proper.
don't think I actually got caught. I think I was alright.
Yeah, not a proper copper.
No.
So yeah, so I've got to do some quoting for some tree work over in on Sodbury, which is literally 2 miles away from where this is being delivered, so we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm driving very gently while Holly holds the cake, and once we've delivered it, I could be a bit more of a lunatic, but not much.
Yeah, that's alright. This was a lot. The inside, I put more chocolate on the inside,
Yeah.
so it's set
He's still there
harder.
now. You want to wave to the nice policeman? Hello. Is it Steve? Steve the policeman?
Steve the policeman.
Do we know Steve?
We know Steve. I don't want to look at the card thing.
I don't know if it's Steve or not.
I don't think it's
I don't know.
I haven't looked.
I didn't even know. Do you know a speed van with a driver called Steve? Do you?
I know a police officer called Steve.
Yeah, but that's not a police officer.
Well,
It's not a copper in there. It's not a proper copper.
Not a proper copper.
It's a make pretend copper.
I don't know.
It's just
Maybe
on
he's
the
the
paper.
one who knows Steve then.
Which Steve is
It's
this?
quite funny. This is Steve.
I know Steve. I know Steve as a copper.
All I know is this is a very nice policeman who comes into the shop
All right.
and buys. Why are you shaking your head, Mum? What did you do?
Who? What?
That woman was shaking her head.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, oh she was listening to something on the radio.
Maybe.
She didn't agree with. Don't agree with that, do you?
Yeah, you kind of think it's salad box, but it's Steve's salad box. So we have to put extra in.
All right. Okay.
Because friend and
I know. Well, I used to know a Steve. He's in CID.
yeah.
But I haven't seen him for years. Good friend here of Uncle Simon's.
That's right. Simon's friends with everybody.
Yeah.
That oh, dear, she lost hers.
She dropped that, didn't she? That's all right. She went back and picked it up.
Yeah. Simon just knows everybody. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know Simon.
Yeah.
How?
I know him as well.
Did I tell you that I got spotted the other day?
You got spotted?
Yeah.
Oh, with paint?
No, one of your subscribers came in.
Oh, right. Okay.
Got very confused because he didn't say, "Oh, you're Farmer Bee story." He said, "Farmer Girl."
Farmer
My
Girl?
brain went,
Farmer Girl?
"Yeah, you're right. Can you do that for me, Farmer Girl?" I said, "Yeah, of course I can." They didn't quite twig until he left. I was like,
Did you have a moment?
"Huh."
You're
Just
not,
fine.
you're not really a farmer girl, are you?
I'm not a Farmer Girl.
No.
I am
You might
not
live-
the furthest thing.
You
from a
might
farmer
live
girl.
on one, but you don't actually really
And
get
this is
one.
what I say to everybody. I live on the farm, but my job, if I ever had one on the farm, is to cook what comes off the farm.
Yeah,
That's my job.
and making nuisance yourself the rest of the time.
Yeah. Hey,
Nicking my eggs and making a mess in the kitchen.
I make a great post. Me and Mum, great fence post.
Big fence post.
Yeah, we heard of the sheep and cattle and stuff. We are
You just
great.
stand there.
Standing there and moving to this move. We are great at that.
Alright, okay. This is why I have to do everything by myself, because it's easier.
You know, I helped you with the sheep the other day.
Yeah, and you were a massive help.
I
At
was.
least that much. You were. I was very grateful. I told you how grateful I was. Thank you very
You know
much
what?
for all your tiny bit of help.
Fine. You know what? You do always have a bit of time. And hurt your back and your legs and all that stuff. And then you're going to come back up the house and go, oh, I could really use some help. Well, you just...
A bit of pain, I think, is good for you because it reminds you your
Yeah,
life.
but you with a bit of pain is like
Oh,
a kid falling
oh, that's not true.
over. Ah,
No,
it
that's not
hurts so
true.
bad. Oh,
That
it
is not true.
In the evenings it is. In the day,
When do
like,
I ever complain? It's you lot bring it up. Oh, why are you walking like that? No reason. You've hurt yourself, haven't you?
That's
I haven't.
non-verbal complaining.
Non-verbal complaining.
Yeah.
So what I've got
it.
to do if I hurt my knee or something is not to limp if it hurts.
Yeah. Don't
because
do it. Be normal and don't say anything.
limping when it hurts is a cry for attention, is it?
I didn't say it was a cry for
Please
attention.
sympathise with me because
I'm
I've
not
obviously hurt myself.
I'm not saying that.
You just did.
No, I'm
That's
saying
what
it's
you said.
non-verbal complaining. Basically, you're in pain.
That's called limping.
And in your head, you're going, that's quite painful.
Yeah, but when you get it in a
And
chair,
we, as women, go, you hurt yourself.
yeah, but I don't complain about it. Not like you lot. Oh, my tummy hurts.
Hey, we
Oh,
don't, the monthly.
Oh, I feel horrible. Oh, you don't understand. Oh, and I
Okay,
go,
any
oh, my
dads out
ears.
there and any mums who are watching this, if you have daughters and
Whinge,
they're on their
whinge,
monthly,
whinge, whinge. And what can you do about it?
There's nothing.
Nothing,
But it makes
so-
us feel better, so you just shut up and take it.
No, the only way you make yourselves feel better is by whinging to us.
Exactly. It makes us
don't
feel better,
understand.
so just take it.
You haven't got to put up with this. And I go, well, no, you haven't got to put up with that.
Actually, no, you don't know. I don't complain that much because I'm quite lucky in mine. But
Mm-hmm.
you never complain when I do it because you usually go, oh, I feel sorry for you. And that's about it. It's pretty much the length of our conversations.
Yeah, have you hurt yourself? Maybe a little bit. Okay.
Oh well, then there.
There you are.
That's it.
That's it. So I don't know what you're saying that I'm attention seeking when I hurt myself.
You just do.
Because I got a bit of a limp anyway because my left leg is a tiny bit longer than my right leg.
Well, get it sorted then.
Well, that means having to break it again.
No.
Why would I want to break my leg
Probably
again?
your hips a bit higher than the other one.
No, or I just have to have a heel on my right shoe. No, it's a 1/4 inch.
Exactly.
My left leg is a 1/4 inch longer than my right leg.
Whatnot's chiropractor to crack your bones
Crack my bones.
and get your legs. You probably find out you.
No. If you want to even up my legs, they'd have to either break my right leg and stretch it out 1/4 inch, which is probably what they would do if they had to, or cut a bit off my left one. Either way, I don't really want my leg
It
broke.
really annoys me when I'm parked on this bit of road.
Yeah, but you live, sir.
I don't care. Don't park on that little bloody road.
Oh.
Almost as bad as that
Scaffolding up.
person.
What choice have they got, really?
Almost as bad as that person who I literally got to hear with that light changed to red and he stopped because the light went to red.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, you got to keep going. So I was there revving up, like, leave my arm
So
go.
the light was on red when he got there.
No, it was on green when we went up the hill.
Right. So he was going very slowly.
Yeah, and then it turned red
Yes.
halfway up the hill.
Right.
So in his head, he went, oh, the light's turned red. So I have to stop and let cars come down. There's no room for the cars to come down.
So before they go red, they go amber.
Yeah.
So
He stopped. And I'm like, just like amber.
Right.
Honestly, I'm not making this up.
No. But you were right behind him as well.
Yeah, because it was green when I moved. And if,
Was it actually green?
Yes, it was. I promise
Was
you
it?
that. The van behind me,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't green.
How close was he behind you?
It was no, it was that close.
I'm digging a hole for you to dunk yourself into here.
No, I was in the right.
Were you?
I was.
Of course
yes,
you were. You're a
the light
female.
was-
You have ovaries, so by default, because you have ovaries, you must be right. Because I
Well, you
suffer.
said
Because
it.
I suffer from testicles. Apparently, that means by default I'm wrong.
No, not all the time you're wrong. You're
Just
like,
mostly wrong. Usually
No,
wrong.
you have occasions when you're
Periodically wrong.
wrong, but you don't like to admit that you're wrong. You're as bad as a female, you are.
I'm as
Because
bad
you
as
don't
it-
like to admit that you're wrong. You don't. You
Well,
hate
there's
it.
a reason why I'm rarely wrong. It's because I'm rarely wrong. See, your grandmother taught me a very useful lesson when I was younger. It's better to keep your gob shut and be thoughtful than open it and prove it. Although I'm not always that good at that, so occasionally I do prove it.
You talk some
See, this light was on red, so I was coming to it, so I stopped in good time, you see. I didn't try jumping the lights on the amber.
The light was green.
Of course it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie
We
to
all
you.
believe you.
I have gone. It's gone amber, and I'm
Have you
close
got
enough
a
that
dash
I've.
cam that could video evidence of this thing?
No, I was in my old little Fiesta,
Oh right, okay.
my old car, not my new one.
Is that when I had? Didn't you have a dash? Didn't I get you a dash cam once?
No, you never got me a dust cam. That was Samantha.
I thought all of you had one.
No, you got Samantha one because Samantha's been in more accidents than all of us.
Probably let's try, yeah. That's right.
You probably got Emma one because she's been in accidents.
Yeah.
And me and Abby aren't idiots. You don't like how I drive,
No, I don't. You think you're Sterling Moss.
but I don't drive stupid. And I've only ever been on one accident, which wasn't my fault, but it was
course
still
it
past 50-50.
Right. So it's half your fault.
It's half my. Technically, they say it's half my fault, but it wasn't my fault.
It wasn't your fault, but technically it was 50-50.
No,
Not
the
for not.
insurance company did that,
Did they?
but that's only because the woman was driving her partner's car, and the partner basically kicked off.
Right. So why didn't you kick off?
Because I did. Mum did. Because Mum's amazing, and she just went, no! And then
Right.
they just went, we're going to roll a 50-50, and I was like, okay.
The formidable force,
And then I had
aka.
someone going to the back of me a
Mrs.
little
P.
bit. Mrs. P. Love. Oh no, all my friends call her Mama P. It's
Yeah.
Mama P.
Mama P.
Because she just, as soon as they need them. Chloe,
sorts
you're
it.
Papa P. Chloe.
Yeah. Yeah, so I understand. Yeah, it's
Or
alright.
Papa
It's just that sometimes you're talking to her on your phone or wherever else, and I think, is she wearing any clothes?
Probably not now.
Yeah, it's like, oh, burn my eyes out.
Usually. Well, us females, we have body confidence. Like when you're your bestie, you don't care. You're kind of like.
Yeah.
More than likely, most best friends have seen each other naked.
Okay, so let's change the subject.
Oh, good moment!
Yeah, that might be a female thing. It's not really a bloke thing.
No, it's not a bloke thing.
No.
That's fine. You know, if you guys don't want to show
No.
your banger to each other, that's fine.
Oh,
But us females don't care.
I thought we were changing the subject.
I'm just stating a fact.
How's your cake looking?
Like a cake.
Hey?
Like a cake.
Alright.
Still a bit shiny.
Shiny, is that because of the temperature, is it?
Yeah.
We've got the aircon on it.
Yeah, as long as it's not dripping, we're alright. We don't want a dripping cake.
Let's not go there either. Just not go there.
Oh, Dad hates driving me. So I've got a full-blown chef brain.
Filth.
Yeah.
I'm so ashamed.
Technically,
very
my 16
disappointing.
to, I want to say, 16 to 18, 19, I worked with male chefs.
They're all potty mouths.
They're potty mouths, they were rude, like really rude in what they said. The banter was amazing, but they didn't hold back. And you had to keep up, otherwise.
They definitely soured you, didn't they?
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They definitely did.
Very, very disappointed.
So.
Almost on the point of shame sometimes.
I'm not as bad as I used to be.
No, because I won't allow it.
When I was working in pub, because I was doing work in pub kitchens, when I was working in pub kitchens, I was ashamed of some of the stuff that came out of my mouth, and I would be like, oh, sorry. But it's just the environment you're in. And you kind of have to, especially in a kitchen,
you have to have some self-control.
No, it's not. When you're 16,
You're very impressionable.
Very impressionable.
And it all rubs off, doesn't it?
You're so determined to be liked.
I'm not going to shoot across there in front of him because I can see that cake straight into the side. So this is me being very sensible.
Well, don't put it there. Don't cry.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Don't scare the learner.
What? I didn't scare her.
Just scared.
She never actually saw me, to be honest.
Ooh, sticky fathead.
Cool, that's Eggy. Is that you?
I'll admit if it was me. Did you put the Winnie Pop in there?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I didn't watch that one. As soon as I saw it come up, I didn't.
Yeah, no.
I apologise for my
No, you don't. You never apologise to me.
That's because you're
Well, if you
family.
do, there's no sincerity in it. Was that you, Holly? Yeah.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
me.
that was me. Yeah.
You enjoyed that one.
Oh, flipping hell! Got a knife and fork for that one.
Oh gosh. It was very bad. I told work about it. I know when he popped on camera and he's going to put it on YouTube, and they went.
Well, I never cut mine out. It's a normal,
It's
natural bodily function. Everybody does it.
But as a lady, one must.
Just a
come
minute
across-
ago, you were talking about your potty language, and then you're trying to claim to be a lady.
Hey, I am a mixture of both.
Hey?
I am a lady slash.
I just stop it there. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Dad's feeling
Hey? You know, whenever you girls do something embarrassing on camera, that
it's gonna go.
see, well, it's this lesson I'm trying to teach you is green. Hello. God, stalled it.
Don't drive.
It's a bloke as well.
Yeah. Oh, I'm now doing the Buffy stuff as well.
You what, sorry?
I'm doing the Buffy stuff along with Mikey's family now. The wedding.
Right, okay. I wish folks would make their minds up.
Well, no, I kind of said to them, like, they're gonna do normal buffet stuff. I thought I was gonna do something a bit different.
Canapes?
Not canapes, that's Mikey's family, they won't eat them.
Is it?
But I was gonna do like different flavoured sandwiches. I was gonna get some nice bread rolls from Halls. Some nice rolls.
Right.
And, you know, because Nick, I was going to buy him through Nick.
Okay.
Because Nick said you don't mind that. And I was going to do chicken
Chica?
and some like nice different stuff.
So for those of you who don't know, Mikey and Emma are getting married. They were going to get married next summer, or next spring, but they've decided that they're going to do it now.
Yeah, they kind of went,
soon.
What's the point?
Was it November
27th? Yeah.
November 27th.
The Saturday.
I get a son-in-law.
Yeah.
So I just hope he comes with a receipt so I can send it back if it's no good.
Wow, I think it's kind of tough luck.
Bit late now, isn't it? So.
Dad? No, we saw him today and he's had his operation and everything,
Yeah.
so he's doing alright.
So this is where I say I don't lose a daughter, I gain a son. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
That's bollocks. Isn't
Bless his little socks.
it? Bless him. Mikey's feeling sorry for himself today.
Yeah.
He's had an operation on his shoulder, so he's feeling a little bit delicate. Make your mind up. Did you see that? He was indicating left, then he started indicating right, and then he started indicating left again. You nearly had a face full of cake.
I did always have a face full of cake. No. It's like, you good? You good? You're all good.
We're nearly there now.
Just smell cake.
Like your cake stinks.
It smells.
I don't stink, but I can smell your cake.
It's vanilla. You can smell the vanilla.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's got chocolate ganache buttercream in it though.
Okay. Well, the bits of cake that you cut off, because you didn't actually cut much off, did you?
No.
Where's the rest of it? You binned it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I didn't do loads because it was only for what? Some of you, and not everyone was gonna want it.
Well, Dave and Chris had some this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tim and Chris had some this
No,
morning.
this annoys me because they've told people not to do this. You're gonna have to go around them
Yeah.
first.
And then Dave and chocolate block in there. Yeah, so Tim and Chris had some this morning. Dave and Andy will have some later on. I'll all be gone today.
That's alright. I'd rather it all be gone than it being sat like usual with the cakes I have.
Well, I had a bit. Just so you know, I've had some.
I know you said you had some last night.
Yes.
It was a
It was very nice. It was
vanilla
like an eaten mess cake, wasn't it? I mean, it started out nice, but
it started out beautiful. It looked like this one, but a bit bigger.
Yeah.
And it's now ended.
Well, bearing in mind when you started making that, what, 6 o'clock yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I did.
Right. Okay. Well, we're almost here. So,
I don't know where we
hey, there.
Can I park this side? Park over here, because then not.
Hey, I'm going to drop it in the shade if I can. There's nowhere in the shade, is there?
No, that's why I said let's park it.
Stick it on the end.
I feel bad using the car park.
There you go. Now we've got to wait for them to turn it now, we?
Well, it's difficult because I'm going through another person
Oh,
for
right.
this person because she's buying it for a friend's daughter's birthday.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah. Got new slippers that are apparently going to help with my joint pain. Because I'm on my feet for a while, quite a bit in a day.
Mhm.
I know. I don't sit down at work, and that's an 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
I just don't
You
sit
get
down.
yourself one of those stools on wheels, and you can just wheel yourself around, you know.
Me in that kitchen. That kitchen's tiny. And there's a lot of steps.
It's the only kitchen you've got.
And then
And bearing in mind, it was my kitchen, and you stole it.
Oh, we went at home.
Yeah.
I think meant at work. So the work kitchen's very
Yeah.
tiny. No, I like the stand up, and I was going to get some steps, a seat to go in there, but I kind of went. There's kind of no point because I don't really sit down. Do everything standing up.
Right, I'm going to turn that off for a minute. So.
Okay.
Is that all right?
I don't know.
Why have you got psychedelic ears? Is that you on the picture of that? No, on there.
Oh, it's on it's a Snapchat filter.
Oh, right, okay. Probably just while the camera was off.
Dirty bastard.
What?
I just know you.
What? I didn't say anything. Just sudden shiver. Oh.
Is it easier to go down and back up?
No, there's traffic lights down there, so they should stop in a minute.
We say.
See, I could dart out in a gap, but every time there's a gap, there's someone coming this way, and I don't really want to cause an accident.
No, not with me in the car.
Well,
not with you in the car
just
either.
not at all.
But yeah.
I could put it in front of the bus, but I could put people upstairs through the window. I don't want the cyclist either, so. Hey, where's he going? Well, he's going to the pub anyway, so. Alright, I think we're almost good to go. Him on his scooter. That just looks dangerous to me.
Ready? Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy!
So, alright, you've got a scooter, but why would you ride it in the gutter?
It's an electric one, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of those fancy ones. Are you in the right lane? Because everyone always gets in the wrong lane here. No, you think you're in the right lane. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to go this way, I think. So I did think about going up past the courthouse.
But then you went. Nah.
Then I thought, no, actually, I'll go this way. Because I want to go up to the cross hands. So if I go right up through the centre of Sodbury. She doesn't look like somebody you want to argue with, does she?
Ooh. You're super cool.
Hey?
Go, Daddy.
Like where?
I know, I'm kidding.
Where am I going to go?
It's in about a year. Like, that's pulling out now. I thought she was going to walk out the middle of the road there. Like, no, woman.
Yeah, all these scooters are all very well, but the thing is, it's a case of.
I was going to get you an electric bike. What are you talking about?
You were going to get me an electric bike?
Oh, was it?
Don't. They're really expensive.
I would never actually get. I can't afford an electric bike, and it would just sit in the cupboard.
Yeah.
In the shed. No one would buy it.
No. No. And the amount of
The only
aggro
time
I give
I
cyclists already without me getting on one as well.
The only time I would ever consider getting one is if Cameron took up cycling again.
That's not going to happen.
No, we're busy. Got busy people.
That's alright.
No. Get me this Sunday.
Hey?
I'm home.
Oh, yeah?
Sunday morning. Yeah.
Because.
And I'm home. Cameron has to work, so I will be home, and I have Monday off because it's bank holiday as well.
Oh,
So
makes me feel like second best.
yeah.
Don't cross your legs bad for you.
Yeah. But so we've got a tip run on Monday, but we're going to try and
A tip run?
Tip run.
Oh, tip.
Yeah, we've got the truck booked in on Monday.
My truck.
Yes, which we need to kind of find another body that's not me and Mum, because neither of us can lift the blooming washing machine.
Right.
So
Washing machine.
yeah, or dishwasher or whatever it is that we've got outside that needs to go to the tip.
Right.
We're getting rid of it.
Well, getting them off is easy. You just chuck them on the floor.
No, we need to get it up and over and into whatever it needs to go into.
Hey?
At the tip.
Yeah.
We need to lift it to whatever it needs to be done, because we're not.
No, they're dumped on the floor. Oh. I got to look where I'm going. I got to look where I'm going.
They had very nice booties. Missed
Hey?
out. They had very nice booties. She missed out.
She did have quite nice booty, yeah.
She had nice booties.
Thank you for looking for me.
That's alright.
Yeah, and then let me know.
I was actually looking at her jeans
So was I.
because I love the They're called mum jeans.
What, man jeans?
Mum.
Oh.
Mum. Well, it's mom. So the Americans say it. Mom.
Mob jeans. Meaning?
But they're high-waisted and they're not tight. They're not skinny jeans. They don't stick to your legs.
See, if I wear my jeans high-waisted, I get called bloody what's this chops
You
off
can
of.
wear whatever you want. You just got to, same as females do as well. You got to accept what comes out afterwards.
What's
if
his
we
name
decide,
on the talent show? Cowell.
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell. Yeah. If I wear my jeans and pull them up too tight, your mother's like, "Oh look, he's going. His nut cleavage is out again." Bloody Simon Cowell.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. See, one rule for us.
Well, like I said, you just got to accept it. Females and males got to accept it.
Yeah.
If I wear,
Where
you
you
went
going?
the wrong way.
Oh God. Hazard. Yeah. So, mind you, like we had a guy come for an interview, and I could see his pants.
Oh no.
So
No.
and because I could see his pants, he's not getting the job.
No, you just.
Not
If
having
you
that.
go into a job interview, you dress smart
Yeah,
and you don't flash your knickers.
yeah. If you come to me looking for a job and you come
It's
and I
like
can see your
women.
pants,
Like,
you ain't gonna get it.
right, you stay. Some women, to get a job, they sometimes, bust out their
Bust out.
titties.
Bust out the what?
Bust out their titties.
They bust out the
To
titties.
try and, like,
What,
if they got a male interviewer. And I have
Okay.
to say, I've never done. I'm not saying all women.
Well, you
I'm
can't
not
really,
saying
can you?
no, and I'm also not saying it's in this country.
It's this country, alright, okay.
and if you were one of those women to do it and you got the job, fair play. But someone who has very small,
Yeah. But the thing is though, is if the boss was to notice that and give her the job for that, that's sexist.
if it is sexist,
Then if I was to do that, I would be a sexist pig,
no,
apparently.
it's a win-lose situation
Yeah.
in this world.
Yeah. We can't win
No.
because we're always going to be the demon.
Always a demon.
Eh?
Now, most men are lovely. Most men are decent and gentlemen. It's just the odd bunch who's at this moment in time ruin it for the lot of you.
Oh, I think we've all got a bit of naughtiness in us somewhere. So I think that's down to hormones and, the idea is you're supposed to find other people attractive. And if you didn't ever tell someone else you found them attractive, well, the population would kind of collapse, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Really? Good question, next.
Sorry.
Yeah, but we're not allowed to notice, and we're allowed to say anything, and we're not allowed to pass comment. But if we don't, that's bad as
I've
well.
always said you can look as much as you want. You go for it, because if the woman's doing it to get attention, to get someone to look at her, you go for it. You give her that attention. You give her body confidence.
Mm.
But if you act upon it,
Uninvited.
uninvited, or you do something that is unwanted in the sense of you verbally come up to her or you touch her inappropriately, and vice versa to men as well, that is not okay. But if you're wearing something and you feel confident and a woman feels confident in it,
The only
stare
person
away.
who's touched me inappropriately was your mother. It doesn't count for her because apparently she's got a license.
Yep.
She can touch me inappropriately whenever she wants because she's allowed to. Called a marriage certificate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But apparently that certificate only actually works one way.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
apparently
yeah,
I'm not allowed to return
No.
the favour, but she can do it to me.
No.
Apparently that's the law.
That is the law.
Yeah.
In your marriage certificate. It's written down. I've
Is that
seen
right?
it.
In the
Yeah.
law, yeah.
It's
in the
invisible
law.
ink.
Thou
Only
shalt
females
not.
can see it.
Thou shalt not touch. Keep thy
His wife.
Keep thy mitts to thyself.
Oh dear. Yeah, see if it needs any urgency to it.
Oh, Who we got there?
Probably mine.
That's you.
Are you filming or are you
That's mother.
That's you.
That's Farmer P and family.
That's Mum. That's Mum.
Holly.
That's me.
That's Farmer P and family.
That's me.
That's who says more. Most of them are yours then.
I said 3 is probably mine.
All right. Okay. That's going to fall off there. It's going. It's going. It's going.
Is it?
It's going. Stopped.